Good morning, class 11. Today we will do the last part or the remaining part of the third chapter. Today is the fourth day of the class of the chapter, and we are at the end of the discussion. Still, now we have discussed what is heredity and the believers, those who support hereditary factors. We have discussed their experiments and thoughts, and again, environment, those who support the environmental factors and their thoughts. See, today's discussion is neither heredity nor sufficient singly can manage or can help in adjusting an individual to his future life. So, an educand, the main topic which we have discussed is the educants or the students are the product of both heredity and environment. So neither of the factors we can deny, and both the factors are very much influential in an individual. So if this type of questions will be asked, that what do you think, that why heredity and environment both are equally influential in individual's life, or if it is asked as the opinion, that what do you think, which one of the factor is in more influential in an individual's life, you have to say that not neither environment nor heredity is singularly influential, but both are equally influential in individual's life, and we cannot deny the existence of environment as well as the factors which are being carried from the ancestors. So both are equally important. So today we will discuss that why we are telling both heredity and environment is equally important. All these points you will get it in your book. You will go through the book. I will discuss it orally. Small paragraphs are there. Again I shall repeat, no need to write more big answers because you will not get time to write all the points. The points which will be discussed here, you will read and you will study, you will get a good marks. Okay, so first, the effect of both heredity and environment. Mutual interaction helps increasing the capacity of adjustment. Now see, when you are keeping yourself inside a door, you don't know the outer world. You don't know anything what is happening. When you do not get newspaper, what happens to you? Life becomes hell, isn't it? So why do you need newspaper? You need to know the world, isn't it? You need to know the news update. You have to be updated, isn't it? So if you do not interact with the society, if you don't know the society, if you confine yourself within a society, then the adjusting power, the capacity will be wasted. The what you have inside, it will also be waste. If what you have inside, suppose you know how to talk, or you know how to, you have a potential of a great person, but if it is not nurtured, if it is not being taken care, what will happen to it? It will slowly deteriorate, and finally the capacity will be inside in you, and there will be no expression, no outcome of the capacity which is hidden inside you. Next point, number 2, mutual interaction become physically activated with the interaction with environment. So when you are physically strong, your immunity, your ability to fight with the environment will increase, unless and until you release yourself from your own world, isn't it? So it is more or less the first point what we have discussed, but it is about the health, that if you do not interact with the society, you will fail to interact with the society, and the very situation we are facing now, the pandemic situation, the COVID-19 situation, some of us, we are still fighting, isn't it? And some of us are facing severe problems. So the person, God forbid it, let's think all is well, but still those who are facing critical problem, they are having less immunity, and the person, those who have already got Some of are asymptomatic, as we know that we are unable to recognize who is asymptomatic and who is not. Some are roaming about um, uh, without any features which can be seen from outside, isn't it? So no complications are coming and they are continuously fighting. So we will consider them that they are having more immunities. So if you do not interact with the society, your physical health will be deteriorated. So the environment, why we are telling that even though you have capacity, even though you have everything, if the environment is not there, you are unable to express them, you are unable to explore the capacity which is hidden inside you. Next point, develops psychological characteristics. See, when you come to school for the very first day, what happens? You generally sit quietly, you observe others, and you select your group of friends and you sit beside them after 2 3 days, isn't it? So that is helping you to identify your own psychology. You will not try to find out the friend who is not similar to you, whose thoughts and thinkings are not like you. So simultaneously, you are interacting with the society, and side by side, you are recognizing, you are identifying your own psychological nature. That what do you like and how do you like it would be your friends, isn't it? Or a group of friends, or a single friend maybe. Slowly your group enlarges, isn't it? Slowly it start enlarging. But at the primary stage, what happens? You identify a friend which is very similar to you and your thoughts and thinkings. And so what is happening? Side by side, you are understanding your own psychological characteristics, and you can, so that you can find out your own friend, isn't it? Next, number 4, increase interest on various aspects. See, it is also true that though you have some capacities inside you, but you may not know some various aspects where you can improve, isn't it? So unless and until you are interacting yourself with the society, with the people of the society, with the environment, with the surrounding, you don't know, you will be unable to know the more capacities which you are unaware. So you have to communicate with other, you have to come across the environment, you have to face the situation, you have to tackle the situation, and you will gather more experience and you will enrich yourself to know that what are the various aspects you can work on, and the various aspects where you can do something to be a better person, to get a better life. Next point, ideal form of behavior. See, as we have in the previous, when we are discussing about the environmental aspects, we were telling that there are some norms and rules in the environment. When we are staying in the environment, we cannot do whatever we like. We cannot jump on the road. We cannot run on the road, isn't it? Because that is the instruction of the road, that you have to cross slowly, or you have to see, if otherwise what will happen, accident will occur, isn't it? So you, when you are in school, you have to proper, you have to wear proper dress, isn't it? You have to come with neat and clean shoes. So why these rules and regulations are being followed? Because this is a different society from your home. Even if you live in a unhealthy homely environment, what will happen? You will deteriorate physically as well as mentally, because your room is untidy, you are unclean, and thus the atmosphere, the ambience where you are staying, the surrounding where you are staying is unhealthy, and thus the reflection will fall in each and every phase of your life. So the ideal form of behavior means when you are interacting with the society, you know how to behave, how to talk, how to come across, how to confront a people, how to tackle a situation, and that will teach you a new to newer behavior. When you are facing something, when you are coming in front of some situation where you have to manage something, or when you have to handle something, it is very important to modulate your behavior, so that behavior you will receive from your experience. When you are experiencing, when you are interacting with other people, then only you are knowing that what should be the way of talking, how should you manage your own points, how should you justify yourself, and how should you present yourself in front of the others. Next point, satisfaction of ego. Now see, when you are in a group, suppose society means group, we all know. Yeah, you are given a particular situation which you have to solve. Now different people are giving their different own opinion. Now what you are telling, you have seen that yes, all of your friends are supporting. So what you will think, that yes, the opinion of the others is being supported, the opinion of mine is being supported by the others. So other people are recognizing you as a part of the society, and they are establishing your point, and they are supporting, they are adjusting what you are telling about. So that is satisfying your ego. Ego means it is the own self which the characteristics of it is, it's basically all play in all place it used to find its satisfaction, that yes, I am being granted by the group, what I have told is being recognized by all, what I am telling all are supporting. These all positive vibration, these all positive points always will help you to satisfy your own ego, that yes, you are one individual, you are being granted by the society as or as a member of the group. Finally, acquiring new experience in life. It is very common. See, each and every day, right from the morning till night, we face many type of problems, many type of situations. Maybe always not problem, but a situation what you have to manage. You have to manage time for school. You have to do all your home activities. You have to cook, or you have to study. You have to complete your studies. You have to take your food, other you have to do your homework and everything, and then you have to come to the school for the next classes, otherwise you will get a good scolding from your teachers. So when the day to day life, when we are going from birth till date, we are experiencing new to newer incidents in our life, and all the incidents, whatever I am teaching, I am thinking of the word which I have to tell you, and so that it becomes very easy for you to understand. So it is not only your experience, it is also my experience, because I am experiencing something new, what I have to explain, even if you are not sitting in front of me, isn't it? So each and every activity what we are doing in our day to day life, in the environment, the mutual environment. See, the environment what I am teaching now is a school and classroom environment, because I am having the board, I am having the scale, I am having chalk and duster, I am having my book, you all are sitting in front of me. So this is also an experience what you are facing and me I am facing. But it would have not happened if there is no environment, if only individual and hereditary factors are being discussed, the major factors or the major features of environment would be neglected. So at the end of the chapter we will say that we cannot deny heredity as well as environment, because the heredity, we are carrying the capacities from our ancestors, will be explored in the area of, or in the surrounding, or in the environment. So environment will be the media where we will express our capacity, our hidden talent, which is by birth we have get from our ancestors. So neither one of them, rather neither heredity nor environment singularly can be responsible for the development of an individual. An educand is a sum total of both heredity as well as the environmental factors. So this will be the conclusion of all. Now two or three types of question can come. Majority time, what is heredity or what is environment, 2 marks question comes. And uh, uh, that the educant is a product of heredity and environment discussed. that can come from 8 marks or from 6 marks. That is all. And so the points which I have discussed you will get, and you will get the points in your PDF and detailed answer in the book. Thank you.